Alright, so here's the Zakum Prequest tutorial, and I'm going to do it two ways. First, I'm going to do it a very easy way for those who already are at the door and know what they're doing, and then second, I'm going to do it as like a whole video tutorial. You watch how we do it. So if you don't want to watch through all the bullshit and you just want a quick rundown of where you need to go and what you need to find, well, I'm going to do that first, so you can just get it over with. You don't have to watch this whole video. Alright, so here's a very simple map that I pulled off of Google, and it basically shows you all the rooms that you'll be exploring, and I'm going to be circling the ones you need to go to, and informing you which ones have keys in the rocks or chests. Alright, so you're going to go to 9-2. That means you walk all the way to the end of 9-1, go into the next map, and then it's going to be in a chest. You go to 11-1, and that's going to be in a chest. Alright, and then 14-1, that's also going to be in a chest. Most of these are in a chest. Then you're going to go to 4-2, and that's going to be in a rock this time. Alright, now you're going to go to 10, and 10, if you go all the way to the end of it, it's going to bring you out of here, and then you're going to be in 16. So, then you're going to want to go to 16-2, which that's going to be in a chest, and then you're going to go into 16-3, and that's going to be in a chest, and then you go to 16-5, and that's going to be in a rock. And then once you have all of them, you drop all 7 keys at once on the big chest, and you're all good. And then you go back to the main map, and you talk to Aura, and she's going to give you this, like, basically you cleared it. Alright, and then you don't go out the door if you're the leader. You let everyone else go out first, and that gives them the completion. If you go out before someone else who needs to get the completion, they won't get the completion. So let everyone else leave if you are the leader, and then you exit last. Alright, so some of you are like, I don't understand. And others are like, yeah, I get it. I understand. So for those who are like, I don't understand, here's the full video. Alright, so one of the first things you need to do is you need to talk to your third job instructor. You can't do the Prequest until you just talk to them and be like, hey, I want to do this. The only requirement is you have to be level 50, and you talk to, you know, whatever job you are. So if you don't do that, you're going to get this message, and it's like, hey, someone hasn't done the, you know, hasn't talked to the third job guy, and then everything just doesn't work. So, alright, so we're going to do the first stage, and so first area you need to go to is right here, and we're going to speed things up a bit so you don't have to watch the whole thing, you know, in its original speed. Now, a good idea, if you don't want to be walking back and forth, is to bring friends who are willing to help you and have them open the boxes. Now, this first room is 9-2, and it's going to be in a chest, so you have your friends open the boxes, because some of the boxes will send you back to the beginning, and then you have to walk back. And if you go through that door, it takes you to that door, and then you walk back. I suggest you just walk the original way you came all the way back, or try and open a box to be teleported back, because you can easily get lost if you go into random doors and stuff. So this is 11-1, and this is where the next key is. And so it's going to be in a chest, and see, that person just got teleported for wrong chest. And sometimes they also spawn monsters. So, oh hey Vaughn, you make me food? You make me food? Yeah, you make me food. Alright, so now we're going to go up here to 14-1, and this one is also in a chest. Alright, and the chests are all the items are going to be in different areas. Like, they are randomly put into chests. It's not always going to be the same chest or in the same spot. So don't use, you just have to know the rooms and if it's in a chest or rock, and then check them all. Alright, now you're going to go to 4-2, and this one's going to be in a rock. Alright, and that paper you just saw, there's actually, if you collect like 30 of the papers out of 32, then you basically get Dead Mind Scrolls. So now we're going to go to 16, which you need to go through the 10-1 and 10-2 all the way, and then you're in 16, and then there's like another set of rooms you can go into. Now this first one we're going into is 16-3, and this one's a chest. So another effective way to do this, probably the most effective, is to just split up and have everyone kind of go for separate keys. Alright, like, do the 16 rooms last, I would suggest, because the big chest is at 16-5. So this one is 16-2, and there's a chest with a key in it. And so you gotta get 7 keys. So this is our 6th key, and then we go to 16-5, which is at this location. Alright, and then you're gonna go, he's already got the key for me, but in this room it's gonna be in a rock. So just look for a rock, and then what you're gonna do is, this is the big chest, and you do not click it like I'm attempting. I was failing. Alright, you go and you drop all 7 keys, and then eventually it will accept the keys and drop the fire ore that you need. Alright, so now that we got the fire ore, you're going to go all the way back to the beginning, the main room, where the NPC is. I think her name is Aura, and it doesn't take long to get back there. The room, if you go back the way you came through the 10- rooms, you don't actually go into the 10- rooms. If you watch in a sec, it actually just teleports you back to the main map that you started in. Alright, so you make your way to Aura, and now you basically, whoever is the leader needs the fire ore. You talk to her, she accepts the fire ore or whatever, that that you got it, you completed that part of the the Prequest, and she'll say, oh, you don't have the papers, but it's not, you don't need it. That's just an extra thing you can do. So you give her the fire ore. Now, if you're leader, you don't want to exit first. You want to have everyone else exit who needs the completion, because as soon as you exit, no one else can get the completion. So, yeah, I failed there, and then we ended up having to redo it. So, but you want to have everyone else go out first, and that way they get the completion, and then when you exit, you also get the completion. That way everyone gets it done, and you don't have to do it multiple times. So, thanks for watching, and I hope this is very helpful to you, and I'll see you guys later.